Well, some good news for former Brightwood college students who you might remember had to scramble last week when they were told that vocational school was closing its doors.
That's right, but now another local college is stepping up to try to help the affected students. This evening, Southern Careers Institute here in Corpus Christi held an informational meeting just for them. Our Taylor Alanese joins us with the update on this tonight. Taylor?
Yeah, Joe, McKenzie, Del Mar, Texas EMS Academy, and now Southern Career Institute are taking some of these students in. SCI admissions representatives say they are fully prepared for the amount that may be coming their way.
It was sad, disappointing, and just like unexpected.
I was in shock. I didn't know what was next because I already had a plan.
One day, these Brightwood students were working towards that plan.
I was about halfway. I was supposed to go on an externship in March.
But the next, they arrived to campus, doors locked, both to the building and their futures at the college.
I was already excited about going out on extern. We were finishing finals. We were gonna go on our Christmas break soon, and it was just a shock, a surprise.
Honestly, we just started getting a lot of overwhelming phone calls, and within hours we just had a lobby full of students.
Southern Career Institute employees say that was how they received the news. And by the end of the same week, SCI held an informational meeting to help more than 50 students from the Corpus Christi campus, and again on Wednesday.
We don't want to stop there. We continue every person that was affected by Brightwood.
SCI is offering help through 6 other of its nonprofit campuses around Texas and asks that people interested set up an appointment with them. President and CEO Nikki England released the following statement in part: "We're here to help them out in any way we can. They've worked hard, and we're here to encourage and help guide them in making difficult decisions regarding their future career path." Students at Wednesday's meeting say they're grateful, knowing they still have options.
I think it'll be a great opportunity to better my future.
SCI admissions directors ask people to bring their transcripts so they can see how to evaluate their credits. After that, students will meet with the financial aid office to look at their options. For contact information, you can head to our website at KIITV.com. Joe, McKenzie.
Okay, thank you, Taylor.